Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading for you and some channeling. Deep breath that connects you in with your higher self. Listening to your own intuition as I'm speaking. Thank you, Spirit. Whatever we need to know in this moment for our highest good only. Only divine love and light are allowed in this space. Okay, what do we need to know? Having a new perspective on yourself. Seeing yourself in a different light. From a loving perspective. They're saying, we have so much love for you. See yourself from that vantage point. They're giving me this image of just like grabbing you by the face and just like, you are so loved. Oh. They're saying it takes practice. If you grew up with lots of criticism, or you just had this feeling like you didn't like yourself, and lots of people do have this inner voice, inner critic that's very harsh and hateful even, you know, like you can feel like you hate yourself. And that's just a projection of the world around you, your environment. Your authentic self, your soul could never in a million years hate the physical manifestation, the physical version of you. It's not even possible. So it's trying to flip that perspective from the almost curated or generated perspective of yourself from your 3D world back to your soul's vision of yourself, God's vision of you. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, let's dive in. What do we want? Ooh, okay, interesting. I'm getting for Hexa Tarot to start with. So we'll see where it goes. Okay. Hope you guys are doing great. I got woken up by the full moon this morning. It was shining right in my window and woke me up. It was so beautiful. Yeah, full moon in Cancer. So shining a light on our feelings, our emotions, how we feel about ourselves maybe. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Ooh, okay, this card, Elder of Water, yes. So this is like King of Cups in traditional tarot. So yeah. That's Cancer energy, isn't it? Or Scorpio, I can't remember. Anyway, water, our feelings, right? Tapping into our emotions, really getting a handle on it, I want to say. Getting a handle on our emotions about ourselves. So if we get this feeling of, you know, this, I want to say even disgust or like really harsh emotions about ourselves, can you check that right away? Ask yourself, wait, is that fair? Is that fair to feel that way about myself? Where is that coming from? Just ask some questions about it, because you're being asked to have more love and kindness towards yourself. Yeah. Practicing having loving feelings towards yourself. So yeah, the Elder of Water is really good at managing her emotions in this deck, her emotions. She's very balanced and lots of love for herself. Yes. Okay, what else do we get? Two of Earth. These cards are so interesting. So again, balance, right? Finding balance. Going from feeling unbalanced to finding balance, especially emotional balance. I'm really getting this message about you get to choose. You get to choose your perspective. It can be on anything, but I'm in particular getting on yourself. You get to choose which way do you want to go. Yeah, we can kind of stick with the programmed negative thoughts and feelings that we have about ourselves, or we can try on, practice having very positive, loving thoughts and feelings about ourselves. Eight of Earth. Yeah, it's something to work on. These cards are just beautiful. Grounding, right? Grounding into the earth, having that solid foundation. This is something to work on. This is something to practice. I'm really getting that. I'm getting that the more you ground into yourself, the more that love spreads to others. It's part of your service work is to love yourself. That's part of your service work. I'm really getting that. These cards, I don't know what it is. The artwork or just the feeling from them. It's really, really beautiful. Like I'm getting, you have so much support here. There's so much support and beauty around you. Anchor into that. Anchor into the support around you. Yeah. That will help you balance out. Because you can kind of use, if there are people around you that really care about you, really love you, maybe admire you, respect you, tap into that. You know, ask yourself, what do they see? What do they see in me? Why do they feel that way about me? Because we don't often take the time to do that exercise where we see ourselves from other people's perspective. It might be helpful. So with Elder of, oh, wow. Elder of Water, you get King of Cups, confirmation. Yeah. Balancing masculine and feminine, again, within the heart space. Balancing out your emotions, really getting a handle on it. It's just reinforcing the message. And that union of masculine and feminine within us. Okay, Two of Earth. Queen of Swords. Choosing. Picking a direction and going forward. The Queen of Earth Queen of Swords is very clear on where she wants to go. So with the Two of Earth here, which is kind of, I don't know, you're getting this clarity. And it might be from taking time to meditate, tuning into your heart. That's when you get to make more conscious decisions about what you want, how you want to see things, where you want to go. And with Eight of Earth, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is what brings you forward. This is what gets the wheel moving, is working on this particular skill. It also helps move the collective forward, I want to say, because like I was saying, the work that you do on yourself helps the collective, helps everyone move forward, helps us all evolve. Okay, let's get some more. Yeah, it comes down to it's a choice, which perspective you want to have. With the King of Cups, you get the Fool. This is a new way. This is the new way. Balancing out masculine and feminine. So this can feel a bit risky for some of you, looking at yourself in a positive light, because it's just unfamiliar, and it can feel like you're just taking a leap of faith, like, okay, I'll believe that, I guess. It kind of feels like that. I'll try it out, but good for you. Good for you. Definitely do that. Gather up the courage to do that. Spirit will always support you whenever you're coming from this place of love from your heart. Spirit will always support you. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, you get the Hermit, Virgo energy. You've learned over time. It's like you are developing this wisdom. Some of you have already been through that path where you had to take this leap of faith into trusting your own heart, loving yourself, having a different perspective on yourself. Some of you have already been there, done that, and now it's almost like, okay, time to come down the mountain and share what you've learned. And again, for some of you, this is taking time out, meditating, reflecting inward. Yes, reflecting inward so that you can make a balanced choice for yourself. It will become clear to you, especially if you take some time out by yourself. Look inward. You'll hear your soul. You will hear God, Source, the universe, saying what the truth is, telling you the truth about who you are and that you are lovable. With the Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. Ooh. Having the courage to do this. This is what brings everything forward. You get this new vitality, spark of energy when you do this work, when you put this work in. You are an inspiration to others. Yes, you are an inspiration to others. This is why it helps the collective when you do your own work on yourself. And people can just feel it. When you feel good about yourself, when you're just being your authentic self because you love who you are, this inspires so many people. Because people do see it as courageous, right? Because it is a leap of faith for most of us to shift that perspective. So people see it as very courageous, and it gives them the courage to try. Very inspiring. You are very inspiring. Okay. Let's do Wild Unknown, Animal Spirit. I love these cards. I just keep going back to them. I love the feel of them. They're just like a nice size and nice weight. I don't know. They feel good. All right. Okay. Wild Unknown. For more info, what else do we need to know? Phoenix. Yeah, root chakra. It's safe. It's safe. You are protected. And this is like a rising from the ashes, right? This old perspective of yourself, this old way of seeing yourself is done. Kind of leave it in the dust. Rising from the ashes here. Becoming that new version of yourself that can just fly, has courage. And confidence. Yeah. So root chakra, you're safe to make this shift. Okay, Leo energy here. You have the strength, the courage to do this. Big cat energy. Love it. All right. So, yeah. rising from the ashes. It's totally safe to do that. You are leading the way. See yourself as this lion, able to do what you want to do in this life. Make things happen for yourself in this life. And it comes from that shift in perspective of yourself. Yes. Time to see yourself like this. Have you guys ever seen that little cartoon of the little kitten? And I think it's looking into a mirror and it sees a big lion. That's what it is. Time to see yourself the way that you're meant to be seen, the way you actually are from Spirit's perspective. Oh, guys. Okay, one last card here. Queen of the Moon, in honor of the full moon today. One last message. What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Fear. Yeah. Not letting fear stop you, having the courage to make this shift. Yeah. Walking right through it, I'm getting. Walking right through it. I'm also getting like the full moon shining a light on what you've been afraid of. It's time to let that go. So it could be useful to say, why am I hanging on to this, negative view of myself? Does it keep me safe somehow? Does letting go of that create some fear in me? What is that fear? That people won't like the real version of me, the true version of me? I like it, but other people don't. That is a real fear that we face because we are so connected, right? We're afraid that we won't be accepted. But you will. Getting drawn back to this card. Yeah. You are loved. You are so loved. And when you overcome that fear, like I was saying, people see you as brave, and it gives other people permission to do the same thing. So do the work of uncovering the fears and walking right through them. Wow. All right. Hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.